Hi everyone, my name is PuzzlePixie. I'm from Belgium and I'm really a big fan of puzzles, obviously, and also escape games and also Lego. And that's what we're going to review today because behind me you see the Lego Disney castle. It's huge and that's what we're going to review today. So let's go. So let's get right into it and let's first have a look at the box. I must say, I got this one as a gift from my husband for Christmas, so thank you very much. I'm not sure, or I'm not supposed to know what the value of this box is, but it will be around, I think, 350 euros or something around that. At first, I was like, I'm not sure. I'm a big Lego fan. I like Lego a lot. I used to play with it when I was small. Then I kind of lost the Lego vibe a bit, I guess, because you're grown up. But then since lockdown, I really got into it again. So this was a gift from my husband last Christmas, and like a couple of weeks ago actually. And at first I was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think because I'm not an overly Disney fan or something. And then there are like some minifigures in here. But once I started building it, I was really into it, and I really liked the details. So I'm really glad I got it. It's a huge one. So obviously you get like 5 minifigures. You get Minnie and Mickey Mouse, and then you got Donald Duck and Daisy Duck, and then you obviously also Tinkerbell because this is the castle from the Disney movies, like in all the introduction videos. Like, yeah, you see the castle coming up, and then you see Tinkerbell with a little line which just draws like an arrow in the sky. So that's why she has to be in it. So those are the minifigures, and then what else came in the book? Uh, in the box, I mean, like a huge book. So it's a huge book, and it's about 750 steps that you need to follow. So it's quite a large task. I think I did 4 days. I used 4 days to build it, but you can do it way quicker. But I just took my time because I enjoyed it. And I think it was about 14 packages with bricks inside. So it was quite a huge build. It's I don't know how many pieces it is actually. It should be on here, or it should be on here as well, probably. So I'm not sure how many pieces it was, but it will show on this video how many pieces it is. And yeah, so that's it. And then at the back of the box, just get into it, you see a lot of details. So on the inside there are a lot of details with different scenes from different fairy tales. So we'll go dive right into it because it's already built. So let's have a closer look. So first for the minifigures, we got 5 in the box, and this is obviously Mickey Mouse, which is a good figure. The only thing I'm really curious about is there's like this hole in his head, and I'm not sure if I'm missing something or if I have to put something on it. Maybe there's a hat somewhere that I put on it. I'm not sure. But what I do like about it is this fabric part which is added to it, and that's really nice. Also, Tinkerbell has also some sort of a fabric to it, as you can see here. I'll just maybe show it first. She has also a fabric skirt here, so that's really nice. And then her hairpiece is also really nice. So yeah, that's cool. Then we got Minnie Mouse. She has a skirt on. It's not fabric. It's a part. It's a piece that you have to put between the legs and the torso here. And she has obviously a bow on her head. So there was a hole in her head as well, but at least I could put something in it. So I'm not sure if I'm missing something for Mickey Mouse. Please let me know. And then we got Daisy and Donald Duck. So yeah, really nice figures. What is nice with these two is that you get like this a piece where their tail is for both of them. So that's a nice addition on the minifigure as well. It's the same for Daisy Duck as well. She has this too, as you can see, and she also obviously has a bow. So here again, all the minifigures in a row. Just a bit of background story also, because I told you that this is the castle from the Disney movies. But as you can see in the booklet, so let me show you here. They give a bit of an inside story about the Cinderella castle. And it's also, as you can tell, this is like the real castle. This is a castle in the Disney park in Florida. I think there are a couple of pictures in here, or not really. But then when you have a closer look, then you get all the details here with the specific Disney scenes and the fairy tales that they are explaining here. So that's a nice touch, as you can see. And then in the back here, you see the actual castle in Disney World. So that's nice. And then here starts the build with package number 1. 14 packages in total, and about 750 steps that you need to follow. So it's quite a big booklet, but I really enjoyed this one. So let's have a look at the front. And it just keeps going up and up and up and up, because it's really big. I forgot to mention this, but on the box it says it's about, this is in centimeters, obviously, because I'm in Belgium, so it's European measurements. So that means that it's 48 centimeters wide, and it's 74 centimeters high. So that's a big build. So it's fun. I do have to mention that it is not at all easy to carry around. So once you build it, I would say just build it and then build it somewhere where you're gonna leave it standing, because I had to move it a couple of times and it just kind of fell apart a bit. So just saying, it's not really stable. Let's have a look. First detail is the entrance with the lights. What is now nice about this is that, as you can see, there are, I don't know if you can see it right, but let me just get another angle. You see the doors, and obviously you can open the doors. But this is a bit the sad part for me, is that there are no handles on the doors to just close them. Like, I cannot close them both at the same time. So maybe that's just me being unhandy and being really clumsy, but yeah, just saying. What is important to mention, this is the clock. This is not printed, but then here you have this piece. Let's zoom in a bit. And that is actually a sticker. And the problem with stickers is that, as I said, I'm a bit clumsy and all my stickers are not really right. They're just like, you have to do it in one take, and most of the time the first take is not really my best take. So same for these brick walls here. These parts are also stickers. So as you can see, they're not really centered. They're not really straight, and that's totally my fault, but it would have been more handy if they were printed on the sides. What is interesting here about this build, maybe I'll just go like this. As you can see, it's this is like a straight line, and then these sides are going in a very interesting, I don't know how to say it, very interesting side angle. The sad part about it is that it's not really fixed. So this is pretty loose. You just have to move kind of a small bit, and then like this as well. It's not really stuck on anything here. It's mainly stuck on this center part here. So once you start moving around, it's not that stable, but it's really impressive how they built it. What are nice details as well, this is just me, but I like it, like these little parts here, just to give this like a feeling of having rocks at the side here. I like that detail. And then on the other side, you have a small detail here as well, which is like two frogs we have. And that's actually from the fairy tale, like the Princess and the Frog. So that's a small detail on the side as well. And then if we have a look here on the first floor on the outside, if we just turn a bit like this, I'm not sure if you will be able to see this. Maybe I'll show it later from the other side. But here, as you can see, this is, yeah, I'm not sure if you will be able to see it, but there you have an arrow and you can shoot, and that's probably, I'm not sure from which fairy tale it is, but I guess it's from Robin Hood or something. Not sure, but that's on the front there. So what else can we say about the outside? What I also like are, there are a lot of details, as you can tell on the sides, a lot of details. It took a lot of work to put these pieces on all the outsides. They're literally everywhere. But once you see it coming together, it's really nice detailing. As you can see, it's all around. So that was nice. What I also liked are these pieces here. Like, oh, as you can see, I'm clumsy. I'm just tearing apart the whole build. But here you go, my buddy. So these golden pieces that are all around on all the rooftops, which I think is a nice touch. And then what else is interesting? I think this part here. This is really a nice use of the bricks. I really like this tower, this last part of the tower. Really liked it. So let's have a look at the inside. Let's turn this around. We have to be careful because, as I mentioned you before, I'm really clumsy and this is not the most stable build there is. So let's have a look inside. So at the bottom, we have these two. We have on each side, we have one guardians that are resting at the bottom here. As you can see, the door there is still open because, oh, I can close them from inside, so that's good. And then what is interesting here as well is that there's a chandelier, and actually it's built using a sort of wheel or something. I guess that comes from other Lego sets, but it was a nice catch, I think. Then there's some flowers. What I really liked about this is, yeah, as you can tell, one of the first sets I'm reviewing and one of the first bigger sets I'm building actually. So I haven't seen this a lot before. That's just because I'm a newbie, but I like this kind of floor. And then what else? Oh, here on the side, we have, this is from, I don't know how to call this in English, but this is from the movie Jasmine and Aladdin and the magic wand, or the magic, yeah, the magic wand, I guess. But it just stays on the wall here. You cannot really play with it, but that's on this side. And then on the other side, what do we have? Here we have, there we have a nice clock. Nice build, also with this little part in the middle. Maybe I can get it out. I'll just get it out. So it looks like this. Really neat build. And then there's this little piece inside that can move around, like the clock is really ticking. So that's cool. Let's put it back. And then we have these shields on the side that can move around a bit. So that's the first floor. The second floor, we here have a scene. As you can tell, this is the lamp, and this is a scene from Beauty and the Beast. And what I like here, and this is also on top on another floor as well, the use of the bricks to create these type of curtains. So that's a nice angle. I'm not sure from which movie this is, but it's a sort of a kitchen. I don't really know. Maybe it's from, I don't know, Snow White or something. I'm not sure, please. If you know, yeah, just let me know in the comments. We got a little pumpkin here, some glasses over here, and some cutlery. And then there's, here, there's an oven. So that's, yeah, that's nice. This is already actually the third floor, where we have this little spinning wheel from Sleeping Beauty. And then here we also have this like a book and a hat from, I think this is also from Mickey Mouse, but from a Fantasia type of scene or story. I'm not sure. I'm not the expert on it, but please do enlighten me if you know from which movie this is. And then we got a little bed here. It looks kind of like from a scene from The Beauty and the Beast, but I'm not sure. What I do like also here is the use of the blocks for and the bricks for the curtains. So that's nice. And what I also like, I'm not sure if you will be able to see this, but these type of bricks here for the bed. It's also printed, so I'm glad I didn't have to put stickers on this because this would be really not my thing. Then here a bit higher, we have another another piece here with some nice details inside. Let's just open this. There's a lot of stuff in here, like I can actually not really tell, but like scissors and that kind of stuff, like little things. And then behind here, there is a sort of piece here that you can shoot these arrows outside. So that's nice. And then at the top here in the main tower, the highest tower of this build, we already we also have this part. This is a scene from Snow White with the apple here and the mirror, so that's some nice details as well. So that's the inside. I really like this. I really had a lot of fun building it. It looks really good, so I can only recommend this. And I'm really curious to know if you have already built it as well, and what were your thoughts about it, or maybe you can enlighten me with some news and items or things I didn't see or mention in this video. So I'm curious to learn. So thanks.